What it do? Y'all already know what time it is, man. Gotta gotta bring it in, man. We gotta bring it in for this Thanksgiving, 3 game slate. Can be a real good Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Going into Black Friday, do some good shopping, and it can be a bad Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know me, man. I be in, I be out. I be telling y'all, I'm gonna work on my consistency, then it never happens. Just having a child, it be like that. For the first time fathers out there, y'all know what time it is, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here today, man, to talk about this Thanksgiving three game slate for this 2025, man. It's 2025 season. Got 3 games on the card for this Thanksgiving, and then we got 1 game for Black Friday. And we're gonna get right into it, man. It's a great day to get some money. I'm recording this a day before. You know what I'm saying? And give y'all my selections, man. What I personally bet. I always tell y'all what I personally bet, and we're gonna get to this bag. You know what I'm saying? So first game up, we got the Green Bay Packers on the road in Detroit, going up against the Lions, who just beat my New York Giants in overtime in a squeaker. You know what I'm saying? And you already know this showdown: Green Bay Packers, Detroit Lions on Thanksgiving Day. It's always a showdown. Usually, Detroit Lions are always playing on Thanksgiving Day, and this is a rematch from when the Detroit Lions played the Packers back in 2023, and we know the Detroit Lions lost in an upset. They should have had it. I was on the Lions that year, and they lost. You know what I'm saying? To the Green Bay Packers. I think the score was like 29-24, 29-27, something like that. But the Green Bay Packers came out with the dub. It was upsetting, and I think at that time the Detroit Lions were on like a 6 game losing streak, losing on Thanksgiving Day. It's a quick fact. You know what I'm saying? Detroit Lions at that time was on a 6 game losing stretch on Thanksgiving Day. And then last year they lost to the Chicago Bears on Thanksgiving. So this is 7th game losing streak that the Detroit Lions will be losing on Thanksgiving Day. The Detroit Lions haven't won a Thanksgiving game, I think, since 2016, I believe, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Detroit Lions have not won a Thanksgiving game since 2016. All right, y'all can Google check me if y'all want, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And so now if they lose this game, this will be 8 consecutive seasons that they lost on Thanksgiving Day. Because we know NFL has a tradition with Detroit Lions usually playing on Thanksgiving Day. Dan Campbell is usually, you know what I'm saying, the runner-up to showcase his team on Thanksgiving Day. And we know that's a big game, you know what I'm saying, because all eyes is on that team. You know what I mean? Well, we got 3 games for Thanksgiving, and like I said, so we got Green Bay Packers on the road in Detroit going up against Dan Campbell and the Detroit Lions. All right, Green Bay Packers is getting 2.5. All right, Green Bay Packers is getting 2.5. Yeah, they getting 2.5, and if you like them to win outright, it's at plus 130 right now on FanDuel. Right, so now we got Detroit Lions laying 2.5. All right, at the house, coming off, a squeaker win, winning in overtime against the my New York Giants. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's like, man, they struggling to beat the New York Giants, and the New York Giants didn't even have Scatterboo. They don't got neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I take them to to beat the Green Bay Packers. If they struggling against the Giants, they got to beat the Giants in overtime. Why would I take them to beat the Packers? Man, listen. Like I said, if the Detroit Lions lose on Thanksgiving Day tomorrow, that will be 8 consecutive seasons that they lost. They haven't won a Thanksgiving game since 2016. Now y'all know me. This is what I'm good at. I know when to hop on the train, and I know when to hop off the train. This is a spot where you hop off the train. This is a spot where you fade that trend. You don't take Green Bay Packers, because if you take Green Bay Packers, by default, you saying that Detroit Lions is going to lose 8 consecutive Thanksgiving games for 8 seasons straight, 8 years. Nah. If y'all want to believe that, y'all go ahead. Y'all take Green Bay Packers, get in the 2.5, or you can hit the money line if you really feel that strong about it. It's at plus 130. That'd be a nice little hit for you. You know what I'm saying? To take Packers to win outright on Thanksgiving Day. Get your little plus 130. You ready for Black Friday shopping. But me, Slate, well, we going the other way, baby. We going the other way. We're going to be taking Detroit Lions to snap this 8-season losing streak on Thanksgiving Day. And we're going to fade the trend. We're taking the Detroit Lions to win outright, minus 142 right now on FanDuel. That's my first pick. And the over and under on that game, I'm not going to be messing with the over and under. The over and under on that game is sitting at 48.5. A lot of money's coming in on the under. But I don't want no parts in the total. I already told y'all while I'm at with it. I'm taking the Detroit Lions. I'm taking the Detroit Lions on the money line to win outright. It was at minus 142. A lot of money's been coming in on the Lions to cover the minus 2.5. I don't want to deal with the spread. I don't want to deal with the total. You know what I'm saying? I just want an easy breezy cover, girl. You feel me? So give me the Detroit Lions on the money line. It's at minus 154 on FanDuel. And that's what we on. That's for the first game. And that's on Thursday, Thanksgiving Day at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Now for the second game, we got the Kansas City Chiefs. Laying minus 3.5 on the road in Dallas. Going up against the Dallas Cowboys. Now the Kansas City Chiefs, we know they just won, right? They just beat the Indianapolis Colts. They didn't cover, but they won outright, right? They didn't cover, but they won. I think they won by what? About 1 point? What was the score on that again? Let me pull that up real quick. I think I had the Colts plus the points because I know Chiefs don't really, when you start seeing Chiefs laying points, minus 3.5, 2.5, Chiefs going to win. They ain't going to win with they ain't going to boat race you. They just going to win and get their dub and go home. You know what I'm saying? So, right, Chiefs won in overtime. It was 23-20. Chiefs won in overtime. Some people got caught by the hook because it was at minus 3.5. Some people got caught by the hook. I wasn't playing those games. I took Colts plus the field goal plus the 3. You know what I'm saying? We cashed. I'm not going to take credit for it because I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't push it on my channel, but I cashed. But for this game here, man, like I said, we got Kansas City Chiefs laying minus 3.5 on the road in Dallas going up against the Cowboys. Now we know the Cowboys is on what? A 5-game winning streak. Cowboys is on a 5-game winning streak. They just beat the Philadelphia Eagles. And I don't even think the Cowboys, I'm not even going to say the Cowboys won because the Cowboys are just that good. No, the Eagles just fumbled. They just burnt the chicken. That's all they really did. I was really a Eagles mishap rather than a Cowboys showing how good they are. Now that was just a sloppy game by the Eagles. How is 21? It was 21 zip, and you let somebody come. The Cowboys come back. Come on, bro. You gotta get your shit together, guy. Like, but we're not even. I'm not taking Dallas Cowboys to go on a 6-game winning streak. They're already on a 5-game winning streak. This is where you fade them. This is where I'm fading them. Give me the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, there's going to be some fluky business. This is Thanksgiving Day. 3 games on the card. All the money's coming in. There's going to be a lot of Joes betting. Not a lot of professional bettors. Not a lot of people that really do this. It's going to be a lot of, you know what I'm saying, aunties, uncles, mamas just betting for the fun of it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of money's coming from everywhere. And you know Vegas trying to eat all that up. So there's going to be a lot of funny business going. I'm not taking I could take Kansas City delay to cover the point, you know what I mean, to cover the spread. But just to keep it safe, man, I'm going to pay the juice. I'm going to take Kansas City Chiefs on the money line, minus 180. Give me the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm going to pay the juice. I know it's a high. That's some juice. I get it. Give me the Kansas City Chiefs, minus, you know what I'm saying, on the money line, minus 180. We're going to take Kansas City Chiefs to win outright against the Cowboys. And I do got another bet that I took the Dallas Cowboys to cover the spread. So I got 2 bets. I got the Dallas Cowboys to cover the spread, to cover the 3, to cover the field goal. And I got the Kansas City Chiefs on the money line, minus 180, just because it's so juiced up. So those are my 2 bets for that game. Like I said, I'm not messing with the totals. The total is, right now on FanDuel, is 52.5, but I'm not messing with the totals, especially not on Thanksgiving Day. I don't want no parts. All right, so that's the 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time game. Kansas City Chiefs on the road in Dallas, laying minus 3.5. I already told y'all I got 2 bets open. I got Dallas Cowboys getting a 3, and I got a Kansas City Chiefs to win outright on the money line, paying the juice, minus 180. All right, now for the last game to wrap it up. Now a lot of people might agree with me, a lot of people not. We got Burrow coming back, and this is Flacco. You know what I'm saying? Flacco might come in. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Might have to play some minutes for Burrow, because we don't know how Burrow's going to be coming out. This is his first game back. We don't know how he's going to be looking. But we know this is Flacco's old team that he won the bowl with, that he won the chip with, going up against Baltimore, right? So we got the Cincinnati Bengals getting 7 at Baltimore, going up against Lamar, and the Ravens over and unders at 51.5. And now, a lot of people not even realizing the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals are playing again. After this Thanksgiving matchup, they're playing again in like next week or the week after that. So because I think after this, the Baltimore Ravens got to play the Steelers, right? And then they play Cincinnati again. So don't get fooled. But for this pick here, man, I just really like this spot for the Bengals. I definitely like them to cover the 7. I do like the Cincinnati Bengals to cover the 7. And now the Baltimore Ravens been looking real good. They've been blowing teams out. I think they're on a 5-game winning streak, just blowing people out. They just blew out the Jets. They blew out the Bears not too long ago. Who did they blow out again? They blew out somebody. They've been blowing people out. They've been looking real good. Now they're playing Thanksgiving night. Now we know the last time the Baltimore Ravens played in a primetime game, that's when Derrick Henry fumbled. They was dropping passes. It was just looking crazy out there, right? They made a fool out themselves. So this is a nice game. This is gonna be a nice game. But I just like the Cincinnati Bengals. And I know everybody is not big on The Bengals defense, we know the Bengals got a horrible defense. We know this stuff. We know this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I think with the offensive weapons that Burrow got and Burrow coming back and the team knowing, like, all right, our quarterback is back. We can't come out there playing. We got to show, the AFC division that we one of them ones. You know what I'm saying? Ravens was already known to be one of them ones in the AFC division. You got Steelers right behind their ass. So this is the perfect spot, personally, that I believe that Cincinnati Bengals will definitely cover. Give me the Cincinnati Bengals to cover the 7, to cover by a touchdown. But I definitely would be taking them. I'm definitely gonna be taking them to cover the 7, but I'm definitely gonna be sprinkling something on Cincinnati Bengals to win outright on the money line. I really like the Bengals to win outright for an upset win in Baltimore going up against Ravens. All right. And that's at plus 270. All right. We got the Cincinnati Bengals. If you take the Cincinnati Bengals on the money line, plus 270. I already took the Cincinnati Bengals plus the 7, and I sprinkle a little something on the Cincinnati Bengals to win outright on the money line. All right, plus 270. That's to wrap up the night. That's the 8:30 game, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time game. That's to wrap up the night. And for Friday, I'm just gonna keep it real brief and simple, man. Give me the Philadelphia Eagles to just boat race the Chicago Bears. You know what I'm saying? They slipped up, made a fool out themselves against the Dallas Cowboys, but I think they just going to boat race the Chicago Bears. Give me the Philadelphia Eagles to boat race, you know what I'm saying? You just make a fool out of the Chicago Bears, you know what I'm saying? And put Caleb Williams back in his place, man. I think next season will be a good season for Caleb Williams, but this ain't it for him. Saquon Barkley has not been getting a lot of touches, and I think this is a breakout game for Saquon. So this is a breakout game for Saquon for his rushing yards and even Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? Because we know Saquon Barkley just been having a quiet season. Especially, you know what I'm saying, comparing it to last season. Like, where's Saquon at? You know what I'm saying? I think this is a breakout game for Saquon. So if you into player props, take Saquon to wake up. Yeah, I'll definitely take Saquon to wake up this game and really, you know what I'm saying, put belt to ass in this right here. So we will be taking the Philadelphia Eagles to cover the touchdown at the house going up against Caleb Williams and Chicago Bears. All right, the over and under is at 44.5. But like I said, I'm not touching the over and unders in these games. But that's what we on. All right. So to review, like I said, Detroit Lions on the money line at the house. Kansas City Chiefs on the money line, pay the juice. And I also betted Dallas Cowboys to cover the spread. All right, I got 2 bets open on that one. And then to wrap up the night, we got Cincinnati Bengals plus the 7. Sprinkle a little something on Bengals money line to win outright in Baltimore. All right, it's your homie, it's your dog, Slick. Y'all, man, y'all don't forget, like the page, share, subscribe to the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel. Let's get it. I already know what time it is, man. Oh, yeah, and for the NBA pick for tonight, we're going to be taking the Boston Celtics to cover the spread going at the house going up against the Detroit Pistons. All right, give me the Boston Celtics to cover the spread going up against the Detroit Pistons. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Like, share, subscribe. Let's get it.